Gray is here on the Blaze Radio Network.
Good morning, American. It's Friday.
And how? Welcome. Gosh, on the end of the week already. Heading into a weekend. I don't know how the weather is where you are, but wow. It's been impossibly great weather.
It was cold.
In Dallas, Texas. Cold. It was freezing. This morning it was 66.
Yeah. My rearview mirror read 67. I was like,
wow.
Holy cow.
I mean, that just doesn't happen here this time.
I thought it was broken.
You know? It's great.
Yeah.
It's awesome. So hopefully things are great where you are as well. The football season is here.
No.
Actually feels a little bit football season-y. So that's really fun. But yesterday it happened. Former FBI Director James Comey was indicted.
Oh.
President Trump did a little celebrating online. He truthed out, "Justice in America." See, he was yelling it because it's all capitalized. So, you know he's yelling. One of the worst human beings this country has ever been exposed to is James Comey, the former corrupt head of the FBI. Today, he was indicted by a grand jury on 2 felony counts for various illegal and unlawful acts. He's been so bad for our country for so long and is now at the beginning of being held responsible for his crimes against our nation. Make America great again.
Okay.
All right.
I hope it leads somewhere.
I do too.
Couple of false statements, obstruction of justice, or obstruction of a congressional proceeding. You recall that Andrew McCabe, I mean, I don't know how much you can trust him, but he said that Comey authorized him to leak that information about the Russian collusion hoax.
Interesting.
And that's the collusion hoax information that Comey testified to in front of the Senate that, no, we didn't use that at all. You know, so
he lied.
Yeah.
He lied.
Yep.
And here's what Comey said yesterday.
My heart is broken for the Department of Justice, but I have great confidence in the federal judicial system, and I'm innocent. So let's have a trial.
Let's do.
And keep the faith.
Let's do, because we all know he lied. I mean, there's no getting around the fact that he lied.
Let's have a trial. Let's do.
Let's have that trial.
Absolutely, let's do. Because you recall, he says that they didn't use that, but Tulsi Gabbard found direct opposite information. And so this guy, I agree, though, with Roger Stone, who said, where's our 6 a.m. 24 agents showing up at your house for this?
Yeah.
That would have been spectacular.
This was Comey on January 21st, 2021, talking about Donald Trump and what he wanted to see happen to him.
Convict him, bar him from future service, have the prosecutors, the local prosecutors in New York, pursue him for the fraudster that he was before he ever became president, lock him up for the garden variety frauds he did there, but don't give him that center stage, that dominant role in our national life, just down the street where Joe Biden is trying to heal this nation.
Oh, my gosh.
Okay. He sure was feeling bold on January 21st, 2021, wasn't he?
You can see the nonpartisan
You sure can.
nature of this guy, can't you?
You
just
sure can.
spills out of him, cascades out of him. As the 2024 campaign got closer, this was more from Comey on Trump.
So if Donald Trump were reelected as someone who worked for and alongside the man, what is your sense of the potential danger of his being in the White House? Again, if you see it as a danger.
I think he poses a near existential threat to the rule of law. He will do everything he can in a new term to try to tear down the institutions that he sees as threats and to dismantle them and the people who occupy them, the apolitical people who occupy them.
Like you.
So there is a lot on the ballot in 2024 if he's a candidate, but the rule of law, in my view, is at the very top of the list.
Is it? I mean, they always accuse the other side of what they're doing. Tearing down institutions.
Sure do.
Going after. Okay.
Yep. That's great. So great.
Should be fun.
Let's have a trial.
Let's have a trial.
Let's do.
Let's do.
I'm all about it. It's the American way. And as Libs of TikTok reminded James Comey yesterday, No one is above the law.
Look at that.
Thank you.
Look at all those reminders. Mark Hamill, Joe Biden. Who else is on there? Pritzker.
No one is above the law.
Schumer.
No one is above the law.
Jamal
No one is above the law. You got to love that. That's really fun. It's a little reminder there for you that no one is above the law.
Yeah, let's keep that in mind.
That would seem to include, then, James Comey, wouldn't it? I'm sure he doesn't feel the exact same way this morning.
No.
But, yeah, let's have a trial. Yeah. All about that.
Who's going to be... How does that work? Is that going to be in a D.C. circuit? Is that going to be a congressional? Like, I don't know where this...
I don't know. I guess we'll see.
I'm not sure. I hope he travels well in shackles. Wherever it is.
Right. Do you?
Yeah.
You just want to see him travel well?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it would be held in
That's really nice of you,
Alexandria, Virginia.
Oh, they've already said where?
Yeah, well, okay, hold on. This is the same AI overview that thought the Yankees had won 22 straight games.
Right. You got to be careful of the AI overview.
Yeah, no doubt.
Let me see here. It's pretty specific. It's got a judge's name and everything.
Wow.
Let me see if...
of course, it makes up crap sometimes.
AI might think it already happened.
Yeah, I already found a news article with this judge's name with the Comey thing here. So, yes.
Okay.
Appointed by Joe Biden.
Oh, jeez.
What are we doing?
That's going to be the judge?
That's my understanding
Wow.
of a cursory search here. Yeah. Awesome.
It was a busy day at the White House yesterday. The president took a moment to discuss radical groups in America and radicals in the Congress, too.
Jasmine Crockett. Remember what I said? Is she a relation to the late, great Davy Crockett? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Crockett, let me tell you, before you even ask, she's a very low IQ person. I mean, if we ever had to pass an aptitude test, that's the one should take one because she shouldn't even be in the crowd. So I have no idea what you're going to, but I don't think we should waste our time. This is a low IQ person who I can't even believe is a congressperson. Between her and Ilman Omar and the group. I met the head of Somalia. Did you know that? And I suggested that maybe he'd like to take her back. And he didn't want her. He said, I don't want her.
I don't want her.
What else?
I don't want her.
It's awesome.
That is why they hate him so much.
Yeah.
I mean, he's holding court in the Oval. I told him, take her back. And
he said, I don't want her. I don't want her.
What else you got for me? What else you got for me?
Yeah.
I mean, I'll ask before you even ask. What else you got for me?
I love
It's
it.
awesome.
He doesn't
The
care.
whole cabinet is there laughing. It's just, they hate him so much for that.
Yeah, and conversely, we like him so much for that. Love that.
Yes.
Love that part. He was also asked about Israel, Hamas, and the West Bank.
Did you promise leaders this week that you would not allow Israel to annex the West Bank? And is that something that you still
I will not allow Israel to annex the West Bank. No, I will not allow it. It's not going to happen.
Did you speak with Netanyahu about this?
Yeah, but I'm not going to allow it. Whether I spoke to him or not, I did. But I'm not allowing Israel to annex the West Bank.
There you go.
There's been
Done
enough.
deal.
It's time to stop now. Okay.
That I don't love.
Done deal.
It's a sovereign nation. What do you mean you won't allow it? Did they just elect you Prime Minister of Israel?
He talked to him already, Pat. Let it go.
But it doesn't matter if I talk to him or not.
Yeah,
I won't
won't allow it. Well, I guess, the $3 billion a year comes with some strings attached.
Yeah.
You could say that. You could say, all right, there are things
it's
that...
really more than that. But
I mean, and if they don't do what we ask them to do or tell them to do, then you could threaten them with the $3 billion a year. And I guess that would be a substantial threat. I don't know if that's what he's doing. I don't know if that's what he's holding over them. I mean, that's weird. That's a weird way to put it. I will not allow it. You won't allow them to annex Judea and Samaria, which all of us know. Anybody with a brain knows that belongs to Israel. Always has since biblical times. It's Israel. It's not Palestine. It's never been the West Bank until they started calling it that in the, 50s or 60s, whenever that started. It's Israel's. And you won't allow them to annex it? I don't know. I'm not crazy about that. But he was Pretty clear on that.
He was pretty adamant on it.
Clear.
Yeah, he was.
Huh. All right. On the other hand, Netanyahu's been pretty adamant. We're taking it. We're annexing it. We are going to do more settlements in the West Bank. That's ours, and it belongs to us, and we're going to do with it as we please.
There may be a new budgeting plan in Israel going on forward.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe. But again, yes, they do get a lot of aid from us. $3 billion a year. So that does obviously come with some strings attached. So, I guess he's within his rights to say that. I'm not crazy about it. Are you?
It's strange. It's strange. No, I don't quite understand why. He knows better. Right? I mean, it's Donald Trump.
Mm-hmm.
You would hope.
And he's such a good friend to Israel.
Right.
He's been the best friend Israel's ever had in the White House, by far. I mean, there's others who have claimed that, but he really, from moving the embassy to Jerusalem to just unquestioning support of them to slapping down other nations who were going to boycott him. He did that with Ireland. You remember the Irish situation where they were going to boycott Israel? And he's like, okay, if you want to boycott on you, go ahead. And they backed off.
Of course they did.
He's a great friend to Israel. So this is a little strange.
Really weird.
Are we caving into the Hamas boneheads now?
I mean, that certainly sounded like it, right? He's been meeting with all these European leaders who have caved.
Yeah, they all have.
And while we've been a pretty strong voice to that, this is a road to kind of caving, isn't it? I mean,
kind of.
It sure sounded like it.
I mean, the world has made a deal out of the West Bank situation, like that's off limits to Israel, which I don't understand. I really don't. It's part of Israel.
Yeah.
So
it's just like Greenland, Canada is ours. I mean, everyone knows that.
Greenland and Canada?
Yeah, they're ours.
Just America.
Get over it.
Yeah, okay. I know you've been saying that for a while.
Yeah.
And somebody even went and planted a flag for us.
They did. Thank you, and I appreciate it. And someone sent me a flag with 51 stars, and I appreciate it.
Oh,
nice.
That went a little bit far. I didn't say they were going to be states.
We're looking at them as territorians.
That's correct. That's correct. Yeah.
All right.
It's a process.
And the main event, the president was the president signing a deal that would keep TikTok going.
Next, sir, we have an executive order on TikTok. From the first days of your administration, you've charged a team from your administration, led by Vice President Vance, with ensuring that we can preserve TikTok as a platform for the 170 million Americans who use it, while ensuring that their data is properly protected as required by law. With this executive order, you will be effectively bringing into effect the agreement that will save TikTok and ensure that it can operate safely and securely.
So this is interesting because I had a very good talk with President Xi. A lot of respect for him. Hopefully he has a lot of respect for me too. And we talked about TikTok and other things, but we talked about TikTok, and he gave us the go-ahead. It's run by American investors and American companies, great ones, great investors, the biggest. You don't get bigger, I don't imagine.
Okay.
I'm with Jeffy on this.
Okay.
I don't know if Jeffy and I have the same conclusion. I don't know. But I guess
what's your issue with this?
I was told to wait till J.D. Vance.
Yeah,
spoke.
you want to hear Vance talk about this
I was
first?
told not to comment until after I hear from J.D. Vance.
Let's play the two clips.
Let's hear J.D.
First of all, I would say all credit goes to the Secretary of the Treasury. Couldn't have got it done without Scott. Also couldn't have got it done without Sean Cooksey on my team, so thanks to them. The company will be valued around $14 billion. We actually think this is a good deal for investors, but ultimately the investors are going to make the determination about what they want to invest in and what they think is the proper value. The most important thing is that it does protect Americans' data security. It ensures TikTok is still accessible. And on this question of the algorithm, which we've heard this a lot, what this deal ensures is that the American entity and the American investors will actually control the algorithm. We don't want this used as a propaganda tool by any foreign government. We want to make sure that our people and our investors actually make these decisions based on what's good for their business as opposed to what's good for another government's propaganda arm. So That's what we've done with this deal. I think it's very good for the American people. And as the president said, young people love this. We actually want everybody to access this, whether they're MAGA or not. We just want it to be fair. We want it to be fair to everybody, and we think that's what's going to happen with this new arrangement.
Jeffy?
That's interesting because I don't believe China has there's nothing signed in ink on this deal.
Really?
We're listening to Trump tell us that he said go ahead to Xi Jinping, but okay, as far as I know, there's no deal with China. I mean, 100% deal. This is us saying, yeah, this is the deal. But I don't think China has agreed to it. And $14 billion, I'm pretty sure that they have valued that a lot more, worth a lot more
Elon,
money than that.
They said overpaid when he paid $44 billion for Twitter. So I don't know what the market in that neighborhood lists TikTok's value at, but it seems like it would be a lot more than $14 billion.
Yeah, a lot more.
That's for sure.
A lot more.
Now, I thought where you were going with this were the people that had a problem with Oracle being so involved with Larry Ellison, because the connect the dots theory online is that Larry Ellison has given 30 how much? 30 billion? The 30 million, I think it is. It can't be, 30 million to the IDF. So he's so pro-Israel that now TikTok is going to become an arm of Israel propaganda online. So that's where I thought Jeffy was going to go. But between the ink not being on the page yet,
Oracle is still big with AI, and Trump's driving, the AI for America to be number one in AI. So, he's tied in with them.
What might be the best plan is just to keep your kids off of TikTok in general.
Well, that would be true, except it was just announced that 1 in 5 Americans now regularly get their news from TikTok. So
I'm not one of them.
1 in 5. That was the other thing I noticed when he was signing that, and the executive order guy was saying, I think he said 117 million Americans.
I might even be more, but yeah, it's a lot.
1 in 3.
That's a lot. But I'm just saying, I had said all along I didn't think the deal would get done. So we're certainly closer than ever. But there is, as far as I know, everything that I've read about it, China has not done anything to make it look like they're part of this deal. I know what Donald Trump said. So, I mean, he's our president. And we'll go with what he said. But that's all the reports that I've read have said that, China isn't doing anything. They're not. So
you're accusing J.D. Vance and Donald Trump of lying?
No.
Is that the accusation here?
It is not. I'm saying that they are making a deal before the deal's actually done. So you take that however you want.
I mean, they kind of admitted it's not finished, but they're close to putting this to bed.
And I ask, are they? Okay.
Apparently.
All right. Yeah, I mean, we signed an executive order, so I guess so.
Yeah. I don't know. The TikTok thing is a difficult one. I mean, I don't want a Chinese spy tool in all of our homes.
Too late for that.
Yeah. I know.
Seriously, I'm not joking about that.
It is.
It's way too late for that.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's good, because it's not, but it is way too good. We're long past that.
It's amazing how much we've acquiesced to the Chinese over the years and just caused this massive problem. It's how they're so far ahead of where they would have otherwise been technologically.
Yeah.
It all came from us. They stole it all from us. They've added anything that we've had, any advances that we have to what they've done. And so it's really kept them in the game.
Sure has.
There are some who say they're ahead of us.
Well, they're on the forefront. I mean, I just was reading a story this morning, gosh darn it, about robotics and China.
Yeah.
And they are so far ahead. Now, we broke down on this show earlier this year the different types of robots that there are.
Yeah.
And, and a lot of them are being made in China and how far ahead they are.
They seem to be big into the humanoid type robots.
Well, right here, see, Federation.
Jeffy is too.
Chinese, no doubt. But I want my DoBot in my home right now.
You're not going to get that.
Emphasis on
not yet. No, sorry. A, Can you imagine what that would cost?
Why are you bringing me down?
I'm sorry.
Man? Wow.
I'm sorry, Jeff. You just tried to bring you into reality.
Wow.
It's not available yet.
That hurts. Okay. So according to this,
you're lucky to get one of those little circular vacuum cleaners that buzzes around on the floor.
I have one. If that's as close I can get, I'll get there. No problem. According to this new report by the International Federation of Robotics, love them. Chinese factories installed 300,000 new automations last year. So they're not necessarily, the robots that we're talking about, the do-bots, but they are robotic automations in their factories. U.S. factories only did 34,000. So, they are way ahead in production using robotics in their factories. And again, where did they get that information? It's us. Yeah, it's us.
We stole it. They stole it.
Yeah.
It's a comforting thought, isn't it?
It is.
So the president also talked about the shutdown yesterday, which is coming up on Tuesday. That came up.
Is there going to be a government shutdown?
Could be, because the Democrats are crazed. They don't know what they're doing. They want to have the border opened up so that criminals can pour in. We're doing unbelievable borders closed and people are coming into our country legally. They continue to want to have men and women sports. They continue to want to have transgender for everyone. They want to raise everybody's taxes at a number that's not sustainable. It's the only time in the world I've ever seen a party that wants to raise taxes. I grew up in a family where I'd watch politics, and I always liked it from the time I was very young, but I'd always see politicians say, we will lower your taxes. These guys, they campaign on raising your taxes.
It's true.
They want to raise taxes very substantially.
The one thing they're concerned about, Republicans have total control of Washington. You guys have control of the House, the Senate, there's you.
Well, when you say control, so we need 60 votes for this, and we have 53 Republicans, so we need 7 Democrats.
And the 7 Democrats and others are asking for an extension of a tax credit on people who get the Affordable Care Act and some other government-backed health care. So are you willing to negotiate on
what they're really asking for is they want to pay for illegal aliens that have come into our country by the millions and get onto the rolls, and they want to pay. And our people don't want to do that. Our people are taxed enough.
Thank you.
Amen.
The Democrats have always been tax and spend. They've just denied it up until now. Now they're just proudly in favor of raising taxes. But they couch it in only on the rich.
Right.
They're going to raise taxes on the wealthiest Americans because they're the ones that got all the breaks. They just lie about it now. So, of course, they lied about it then, too. They just lie. That's what Democrats do, and they're really good at it. We spend a lot of time talking about what's going on in the culture and in politics, the battles, the noise, the craziness. But here's something different for you. If you're a woman listening right now, or if there's a woman in your life that you really care about, you need to hear about this. It's called Share the Arrows. It's coming up here in Dallas, October 11th, hosted by Allie Beth Stuckey. And it's designed to encourage, equip, and speak truth to women who are trying to stand firm in this world. So if you've been craving encouragement and biblical truth, this really is for you. If you're a husband, a dad, a brother listening, think about your wife, your daughter, your sister in your life who needs this. In a culture that's constantly pulling in the wrong direction, this is a chance to stop and reset and get grounded in biblical truth. Tickets and details are at sharethearrows.com. VIP options are still available. Sharethearrows.com.
Yes. Pat Gray continues.
Yesterday, we got an update on the ICE shooting here in Dallas from U.S. Attorney Nancy Larson.
Law enforcement officers found the sniper dead. They found bullets on the rooftop, one of which was labeled with the words anti-ICE. That morning, gunshots sprayed the length of the building, the windows, and law enforcement vans that were in the Sallyport area. Detainees were struck by these bullets. One was killed, 2 were wounded, and both of them are undergoing treatment. Shortly thereafter, the FBI began its meticulous work at the crime scene. At the same time, we obtained and executed multiple search warrants yesterday for devices and locations associated with the sniper. FBI agents executed a search warrant at the sniper's residence yesterday and there found a collection of notes. First, I want to point out that one of these notes or papers, the sniper explicitly states, yes, it was just me. That statement appears to be correct at this point in the investigation. Notably, these loose notes included a game plan of the attack and target areas at the facility. He called the ICE employees people showing up to collect a dirty paycheck. He wrote that he intended to maximize lethality against ICE personnel and to maximize property damage at the facility. He hoped to minimize any collateral damage or injury to the detainees and any other innocent people. It seems that he did not intend to kill the detainees or harm them. It's clear from these notes that he was targeting ICE agents and ICE personnel.
There you go.
He was also using their app, right?
Yeah, that's the other
thing. He's been tracking them.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
that's interesting.
Thank you to the left.
How does that
who has
work?
been encouraging this the whole time.
How do those tracking apps, like, how does that...
Why are you looking at me?
Because you're the criminal among us. You're the go-to for this kind of intel.
Makes total sense. Makes total sense. Why wouldn't we look at you is the question.
No comment, Your Honor.
Yeah,
I don't know much about these apps.
Are they just reports on the ground from people that see ICE vans and then they just enter it kind of like Waze works for traffic?
Yes.
It must be that, right?
My understanding is that,
Yeah,
yes,
okay.
but honestly, I don't.
Because they couldn't have tapped into ICE GPS signals, could they?
Well, I one story I read briefly was that the government created this app.
Oh no!
So,
wow!
I think, and so now they found the everyday citizens can get access to it if they
And
know how
so
to get
the
to
case
it.
could be made that you have a right to know the location of government officials at all times. But, I mean, here's a quote from one of the heads there at the thing yesterday, press conference. Quote, "It's no different than giving a hitman the location of their intended target." And this is exactly what we saw happen in Dallas yesterday. I mean,
kind of like the knock list of the CIA, telling them where their agents are all over the world.
That's supposed to be kept private?
Yeah. We also found out yesterday, speaking of government intervention, we also heard that the FBI has acknowledged that they had 275 plainclothes agents in the crowd on January 6th.
No.
Yep.
At first it was, what did they tell us, 20 or whatever? I don't know, just a few. Then it was so many that they couldn't even count them. And now we find out the actual number was apparently 275 that they admit to. Now, we don't know exactly what they were doing there. We don't know why they were there. And were they instigating things? Were they trying to be agent provocateurs in that situation? I don't know. That remains to be seen. But it's interesting, isn't it, that 275 agents were embedded in that crowd?
It is interesting.
Actually, at the beginning, they told us, no, that wasn't. There wasn't anybody there at all.
Right, that was the first thing.
That was the first thing. No. We didn't have anybody. No. FBI agents? No. Huh. So they have lied to us so many times over the last 4 years. How do you ever get to the truth on this?
Never trust the first thing that your government tells you.
Or the second, or the third, or the fourth. It's just
and that is why
hard to trust, period.
Everything that happens, you always have to go...
It's questioned now. Everything might come from the government. Everything was planned by the government. I mean, it's easy to see why these conspiracy theories start to circulate. What are we supposed to believe? I don't know. Much more coming up.
This is Pat Gray Unleashed.
Got some tweets for you.
That's incredible.
Trav Dockery tweets, how has Trump not labeled James Comey Comey? All right.
I know.
Love it.
Mm-hmm.
That is a good question.
That is.
He doesn't have his Du Bois anymore.
No, he's gone.
They broke the band up.
Yeah.
That's
the guy who came up with a lot of these has left his service. So.
What do you put on your resume?
Yeah.
Like Donald Trump's name generator? Like,
yeah, it's pretty good. Lone Wolf 2965. Hamas boneheads? Come on, Pat. Use the proper term. Hamas holes. Yeah, I as soon as I said Hamas boneheads, because I wanted to say something much worse. Caught myself.
So
I
boneheads
wound up,
is what you got.
Yeah. I wound up in a wilderness of insults, and it didn't go well. Hee-haw the Viking. If you want to see why China is so far ahead of us, look at our universities. Our kids are studying gender. They are getting PhDs in engineering, and we're training them. Yeah, that's we've talked about that.
That's problematic as well.
Yeah, that kind of came up in the discussion of the 600,000 Chinese students that are going to be allowed into our universities here. How about no? How about no on that? I don't even like it when we train other countries' athletes.
Right.
Stop doing that and then send them back home to compete against us in the Olympics. No. Get your own training.
No, build your own gym over there.
Right.
Yeah, I feel that not enough people in society, and this is how we got the chaos of the COVID era, not enough people say no.
Yeah, that's
just say no to this stuff.
Yeah. Hey, we want to put COVID patients into your nursing home. No. That would have been a really good idea back in that time period. Hey, we're thinking about making it mandatory that you shut down your business. No. Hey, we're going to make sure everybody wears masks even though it doesn't help.
Nope.
No.
Hell no.
No. How about no on all of those things?
Do you think they could have stopped a society if everyone said no? They couldn't stop us. They wouldn't have been able to. Right. If churches had stayed open. Look at the people who did say no, like that gymnasium though in New Jersey. That's the thing.
They eventually won, though, right?
Sure.
They stayed open.
At the time, not enough people said no.
Right. Yes.
That's why we have.
Everybody has to do it together.
Well, they were looked
people
at
that
like the
stand
crazy
out.
ones, right?
That's why we had the people like that stood out, because they were the few that did say no.
Yeah.
If everyone had, good luck sending all of your officers to all those locations.
I mean, it was so bad that they put the government came and put a lock on their business. They came with cutters.
Yeah, bolt cutters. We're opening up.
Yeah, and opened it back up.
You can't lock us up.
Good.
That's awesome.
So great.
It was awesome.
No.
Yeah. All right, let's say yes to chewing the fat here.
All right, awesome. Today is National Pancake Day.
Did you tell Chris that?
Today
Chris, are you hearing
is
this?
National Pancake Day.
Pancake Day.
He did.
I thought for sure they'd be delivered
Pancakes
right
coming
now.
in?
And pancakes are coming in at 7. I told him this.
Oh. Is that true?
Yes.
Really?
I think he's.
That's not now.
I think he's placing an order right now. He's like,
No, the order was placed yesterday when he told me about it.
Seriously?
The earliest I can get pancakes here was 7.
Yeah, because there's no restaurants open on the way to driving in.
So
Anyway,
he wants soggy pancakes and disgusting pancakes.
This guy, there's no place.
I know, there's no place.
It's just no.
So maybe I should just cancel this stupid order.
You know what, Chris? You could have just solved this whole problem by just saying
no.
Right.
That is true.
Right.
That
So
is
I'm
true.
happy you said yes. Also known as Johnny Cakes, Griddle Cakes, Hot Cakes. Now it says here, and I was reading about the pancakes yesterday. The item dates back more than 30,000 years. And in fact, they say
30,000 years.
it may be the oldest breakfast food in history.
Shut
I'm
up.
thinking, no, no, come on. I mean, The oldest breakfast food in history's got to be the egg, right? Got to be.
You would think so.
I know. It's got pancakes.
Yeah, pancakes.
Okay. All right. So, whatever. Fine. You're right. Mm-hmm. You're right. And I see where Cracker Barrel...
the Earth is only 6,000 years old.
Thank you.
Right?
Thank you. So it's
and then
impossible.
after the millennium, it'll be 7,000 years.
It's impossible.
So it can't. That can't happen.
Not happening.
Who are these dingleberries?
I don't know.
Speaking of that, we've got a real dingleberry problem in this country.
We
need to deal
problem.
with. That needs to be dealt with.
Yeah, that's right.
Soon.
I mean, we've already designated Antifa.
Right.
So maybe dingleberries is next.
Yeah.
I see where Cracker Barrel is playing nice too. They've got their all-you-can-eat pancakes for $5 today at Cracker Barrel, and they're all playing nice. And the ad says at participating Cracker Barrel old country store locations, and I thought, is there a Cracker Barrel in this country that's not participating in that? In today's world,
better not.
I think not.
Yeah,
I think not.
So they have great pancakes. That's their specialty.
And there are plenty. All the pancake places in America are having some kind of deal today. So go out and enjoy.
All right.
Cardi B, you know her, you love her. She took a break from recording her new album, although she just got done making one. But she claimed she was in the studio to record train announcements for the MTA. The state-run agency announced that the Grammy-winning rapper from the Bronx is the newest voice for its series of public service announcements. And the MTA said in its announcement, "We teamed up with NYC's own Cardi B on PSAs, and they will play in the subway stations across all our stations." This is where the Cardi B video.
This is where that would fit right in.
Where the MTA.
Hey, New York.
Thank you.
It's Cardi B. I'm here at the MTA recording some PSAs you'll be hearing in the subway stations.
We're walking here. Steps are for stepping, not sitting. Move it, bucko. These trains don't move without you. So make sure you pay that fare and keep it real. Stop subway surfing. Ride safe, keep it cute, and keep it moving.
Love you guys.
There was no money involved.
Really?
According to the MTA, there was no money involved, so it's not a surprise she didn't get paid for that.
No money involved. Come on.
That's what they say.
Why would she do that then?
Well, she's a New Yorker and she wants people to be safe and ride the train safely.
You're right.
I mean, it's going to keep crime down. Yeah, thank you. Okay. She's performing at the Global Citizen Fest at Central Park tomorrow, and it was also reported in the story when they were, all clapping, slapping Cardi B on the back. She received a Guinness World Record certification for the most signed items sold in 8 hours. All right, that's her latest album, which Am I the Drama? She extends her record as the female rapper with the most world records in history. And I thought, wait, Cardi B has more than one Guinness World Record? Yeah, okay. So she has a second one. As far as I can tell, she has two. She has this one for the most signed items sold in 8 hours, the new album, Am I the Drama, and for the most drone deliveries in 1 hour. Because they had a big sale on her new album, and Walmart said that she signed and drone delivered 176 signed copies of the album via drones, and that got her a Guinness World Record. And that doesn't sound like that much.
No,
it doesn't.
Not that impressive.
And as you can see in the video there, she is pregnant with her new boyfriend's baby, Stefan Diggs. So they're new.
Really?
I think this is her fourth baby.
Stefan Diggs?
Number one was Stefan. Number one was Stefan.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yep.
And by the way, she didn't get paid because she has a release of a new album.
Oh, there you go. Another one?
Yes.
Yeah.
And she has the new tour called Little Miss Drama Tour coming up.
Oh, that's the album that we showed them. That's the same album. Yeah.
Yeah, so her tour starts next year.
Imagine my excitement right now.
You can't,
I'm all a-tingle to know that Cardi B is going on tour.
You should be.
When does she? What is the closest she get? It doesn't matter because I'm going wherever it is. What is the closest she gets to Dallas?
I bet she absolutely comes to Dallas.
Of course she is.
Why aren't you standing in line for tickets yet, Pat?
I should be. Are they on sale?
I mean, she may end up in Fort Worth, let alone Dallas. I mean, she may do both.
Might do both.
Yeah.
So the major cities so far are Los Angeles, New York, Chicago, Toronto, and Atlanta.
No Dallas?
No Dallas is March 7th.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, for real?
There you go.
American Airlines Center.
There you go.
There you go.
Okay.
She'll pack it out, man.
Wow, she's at the
you love
American Airlines Center. Really?
Cardi B, man. What are you talking about?
No, that's
Driving
why
down to that box office
What are
right
you
now, aren't
talking
you?
about?
You got this knowledge. You're going to go down to the box
Yeah,
office.
you bet.
What are we even talking about? The FTC, a couple days ago, we talked about Amazon and how the FTC had sued them in federal court since in 2023 because they are saying they allege that Amazon violated the Restore Online Shoppers Confidence Act, which is, a wonderful thing, I guess. And it protects online customers from deceptive sales practices on the internet. Well, the court battle started earlier this week. That case is now settled. Amazon is going to pay $2.5 billion to settle the FTC lawsuit. The Seattle-based company is going to pay $1 billion in civil penalties, and that's the largest payment ever in a case involving the FTC rule violation. And they're going to pay $1.5 billion in refunds to affected users, the second highest restitution award. So Amazon admitted to no wrongdoing in the settlement. And I said the other day that I hadn't tried to cancel my subscription, but now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure I tried and I just gave up. So
you tried to cancel Amazon?
Yeah, I just gave up.
I guess you're a part of this lawsuit now.
You know what? I think I am.
Yeah,
the
me too.
The refunds are going to provide relief for an estimated 35 million consumers impacted by the unwanted Prime enrollment or deferred cancellation.
35 million?
That's incredible.
Wow.
Oh, well, 35 million and
So wait a minute. How are they going to determine this? Are they going to track your...
Eligible Prime customers include those who may have signed up for a membership through the Amazon single-page checkout between June 23rd, 2019 and June 23rd, 2025.
They're going to track your history to figure out if you're eligible.
Yeah.
Okay.
And,
cool.
I mean, look, they made 44... Prime alone made $44 billion last year, so, I mean, $2.5 billion.
Yeah, whatever.
I know.
Drop of the bucket for
Right.
him.
Jeff's like, oh, no, I won't be able to pay the guy waxing my yacht this week.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Guess it won't get done because I'm not doing it. Fat Bear Week rolls on. This is the latest bracket. We will break it all down on today's Chewing the Fat episode. Returning two-time champion 128 Glazer makes her appearance today on the bracket. Chewing the Fat drops at 4 p.m. this afternoon. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe to Chewing the Fat, available wherever you get your podcast. Chewing the Fat with Jeff Fisher.
And let me tell you about Kexi cookies, because there's just a couple of days left to get the September flavors, and they're all phenomenal. You want to get that lemon one. You get the banana bread Nutella cookie.
Oh.
It's a soft banana bread-inspired dough loaded with walnuts and chocolate chips. Then it's stuffed with a gooey center of Nutella. Man, I love Nutella. It's rich. It's decadent. You're going to love this. Got a review here from RJ, who said, as a rule, when asked to rate whatever it is from 1 through 10, I never hand out 10s. That indicates perfection and promotes a sense of pinnacle that keeps people from working a little harder to strive for improvement. I'm glad he's put so much thought into it. It's really, this is important. That said, I'd say you can add a few more stars than 5 to your metric. Even with 10 stars, I'd rate these cookies 12.
Wow.
That's nice. And he doesn't usually give even 10.
Right.
See what he's saying there?
Yeah.
He's saying they're more than perfect.
See,
they're incredible cookies.
That's math that gets over my head fast.
Yeah, exactly. But go to Kexi and you'll understand it. Kexi.com, Keki, Kexi.com.
Pat Gray Unleashed is here.
Pat Gray Unleashed continues. This is the Chewing the Fat 5. This is a reminder that lions and tigers and bears are not really good pets. New details after a large tiger fatally attacked an animal handler during the end of a big cat show at a preserve in southeastern Oklahoma. Ryan Easley, 37, was unalive when deputies arrived at his...
Does it really say unalive?
He was unalive.
Yeah.
Unalive.
Unalived.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Who wrote this?
Me. When deputies...
There's your answer, Pat. There's your answer.
What's your problem?
No, I don't know.
Okay, and the Growler Pines Tiger Preserve near Hugo, which is not far from the Texas border. Choctaw County Sheriff Terry Park said the tiger unexpectedly started to bite and then shake easily while the two were inside a large cage as onlookers watched. And it's a big tiger, and this one had been with them for quite some time. And the crowd was there. I think it was reported that the family members were there too. I don't know that to be true, but just terrible.
Yeah.
He used to use. You see the pictures there, or we should have the pictures of him in the cage.
Yeah. There he is.
And then he would have the tigers paint with their paw. I'm sure that's how he made money at the Growler Pines. Sell the tiger paintings. And it looks like the tiger had enough of putting paint on his paw. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to do that anymore, Ryan. And
can we talk about this? Nope.
What do you mean? Rest in peace, Ryan Easley. Mm-hmm. Lions and tigers and bears, not good pets.
Yeah.
Not good
I'm
pets.
saying that the tiger should have asked for mediation or something.
Don't
go for the jugular.
They actually, and I don't think they've put the tiger down yet. I think they're still deciding what they're going to do with it.
Terrible.
Well, to be clear, you mess with a human, you're going down.
Yeah.
I don't know what the
Is
whole
that what happened?
Not
they
yet.
put the tiger
not
down?
yet. They have not. It's for the last report. The last report, they said they had not done anything to him. I'm like,
they usually do.
That's a mistake.
Are we waiting for a trial date? What's the hold?
Put him down now. What are we doing? I mean, the sheriff deputy should have said, "Did you?" Yeah, get out of here. That's usually what happens. I will say though, when you think of tigers in Oklahoma, you think of Tiger King.
Yeah.
Joe Exotic.
He had some comments on this, didn't he?
He did, but reports say, it was reported that the tigers were purchased from Tiger King and Doc Antle, who you remember from the documentary, for his business, the Show Me Tigers. And the report also said that he housed the tigers at Joe's place in the winter. Now, Tiger King, Joe Exotic, Joseph Maldonado, unhappy about being mentioned. He's still in prison. So he commented on X, "This is crap. I'm sick of CNN dragging me into this story to make a headline worth reading. I had nothing to do with this dude. Well, other than 18 years ago, I let him keep the tigers at my zoo for a winter." So, at least some of what was reported, it was true. He went on to say, President Trump, let's sue CNN. He's still looking for a pardon from President Trump. He wants out, man. He wants out for sure.
There was a lot of speculation that President Trump was going to pardon him, but he didn't.
Yeah, I don't know that's going to happen.
I forget what's he in for?
It was attempted murder,
that's what I thought it was.
to commit murder, something like that, yeah.
And he's in for a long time, right?
I think it was 18 years he got.
Let's
and he's
see,
been in there for quite a while.
36
is when he's eligible for parole?
Looks like 2030 at the earliest.
Okay.
Yeah.
But more like a
He's right here in Fort Worth, Texas, as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
And just FYI, the Growler Pines Tiger Preserve, all the shows have been canceled indefinitely.
Boy, I bet.
I know.
I bet.
I know.
All right, there is much more on the way. Hang in there.
Pat Gray Unleashed.
Many have come to protest, many to pray, but most have come to participate in what has become the best show in town.
Pat Gray is here on the Blaze Radio Network.
Good morning, American. It's Friday.
With a few tweets for you. Just 2 muck and fudge tweets. Pancakes will be there at 7. Natasha totally would have had them there ready for you already.
Absolutely.
It's true. It's true.
Are you kidding me right
now?
I will say that's a listener that has been around for a while.
That's a great point.
Natasha,
yes.
we're
Thank you,
bring
just 2 muck and fudge.
Yes,
Natasha.
Okay.
And Dave would have had pancakes and steak.
Right here, right now.
Right here.
All we had to do is say,
we want to
Dave.
go way back to Dave.
Yeah, Dave was great.
Dave was awesome.
Dave was great.
It was a dark day at this company the day Dave left.
It definitely was, man. It was. But then Natasha stepped up.
Yeah, and she was great.
Natasha stepped up. Yeah.
You're okay too, Chris. Sometimes.
The pancakes weren't here at 6:30. I'll tell you that.
Fair. You are seriously the best Territorian we've ever had in that position.
Oh, wow, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I just want to make that clear.
Okay, but Pat, who would you say is the worst Territorian that we've had in that position?
Well, that'd also be Chris. But
I agree.
But I wanted to try to put a positive spin on it.
We're looking at it on the bright
I
side.
think Chris left the room.
I think he did leave the room.
He walked back in the moment I said, "Who's the worst Territorian?" He missed.
So he didn't hear the good spin.
Oh, we had the positive spin too, Chris.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah,
you're the best Territorian we've ever had in that position.
Yeah,
and also the worst. All right, Sarah the Band tweets: One would think a subway PSA would be stop assaulting each other. But not jumping the turnstile, that's what really matters.
No doubt. Keep everything moving.
Here's something you probably haven't noticed yet about our nation. There are some people who are overweight. You probably haven't, because it's hard to spot.
There's very few of them in the wild.
Right. Right. So, but apparently some of those people are also black women.
Okay.
And since some black women are fat, that's obviously
that we've gone from overweight to fat. See, that's a problem.
Is it? Is it though?
That's a problem.
Just relax there, okay? The point is, it's all Donald Trump's fault. Am I right?
Donald Trump's fault. No matter who's fat or why or how it happened. It is Donald Trump's fault.
That's the.
I hate when people talk about black women being obese. I hate it because it becomes a way to blame us for a set of conditions that we didn't create. We are living in the Trump era. And look, those policies kill our people. And what public health practitioners think is that our stress responses in the body change our metabolism. It's literally that the racism that you're experiencing and the struggle to make ends meet actually means the diet don't work for you the same.
It definitely don't work for you. Wow. Okay.
So Donald Trump is jamming food down her throat?
Yeah.
Dang, I hate when he does that. Don't you?
You too.
That's what health practitioners are saying.
Fine, thank you.
Wait, what's going on over here?
Shove
He's got
a pancake?
a mouthful of pancakes that Donald Trump just jammed down his throat.
That's who that was that just ran in here and just started force feeding Jeffy?
Yeah.
I thought he looked familiar.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Well, I was about to say something, but
he couldn't stay.
He was gone too fast. He's busy. He's busy.
He's busy running around jamming food in people's mouths around the country.
Can nobody take responsibility for anything?
No.
Anything at all?
No, they can't.
Nope.
Just say I'm a fat slob and
everyone's metabolism is different.
Else.
And yes, absolutely it matters that people realize that some people can eat the things that other people can't. That's real. But it's not you. That's on you.
Yeah.
Figure it out.
Right.
Figure it out.
Right.
But health practitioners have said that, look, the stress, it changes your metabolism because of all the bad things that Donald Trump is doing.
Good gosh.
I cannot with these people.
Oh, it's amazing.
That sure is.
There's not a single problem that she has that isn't caused by somebody else.
Well, it's
everything.
It's caused
is somebody else.
You know what? It's caused by you.
Yeah, it is. It's me
Whitey.
and other whiteys like
That's
me.
right. That's exactly right.
Because you voted, you empowered the man.
I did. Yeah, I did. I just can't wait to eat this pan.
I know.
That's all I can think about right now.
Talk amongst yourself for about 20 minutes, would you?
Actually, this next clip is long enough that we can get a few bites in.
Oh, good.
Okay, good.
Because this is the prophecy of Mark Halperin. He said this a year ago. This is what was going to happen.
Back-to-back clip times today on Pat Unleashed.
Yeah, so what we're going to do, we're going to roll out of this one into Obama and then the next one, and we're just going to keep going while we eat. No, I'm just kidding. Play this.
Let's say Trump wins.
Okay, let's say Trump wins.
3 weeks from today. What happens? The Democratic Party as you said,
black women get fat. That's
right.
That's one of the
A lot of Democrats, maybe the majority, believe that Trump becoming president again is the worst thing that ever could happen. So how do they respond to that?
I say this not flippantly. I think it will be the cause of the greatest mental health crisis in the history of the country.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
I do remember this.
I think tens of millions of people will question their connection to the nation, their connection to other human beings, their connection to their vision of what their future for them and their children could be like. And I think that will be require an enormous amount of access to mental health professionals. I think it'll lead to trauma in the workplace. I think there'll be some degree of.
Are you being
serious? 100% serious. 100% serious.
Yep.
I think there'll be alcoholism. There'll be broken marriages. There'll be
The world.
Yeah.
They think he's the worst person possible to be president, and having won by the hand of Jim Comey and Fluke in 2016, and then performed in office for 4 years, and denied who won the election last time, and January 6th, the fact that under a fair election, America chose by the rules pre-agreed to Donald Trump again, I think it will cause the biggest mental health crisis in the history of America.
You kind of nailed that.
And I don't think it will be kind of a passing thing that by the inauguration will be fine. I think it will be sustained and unprecedented and hideous.
Wow.
And I don't think the country's ready for it.
No, we are not. I mean, we're seeing the fruits of that.
Wow.
Yep. Seeing it with the Tylenol.
That was a brilliant assessment.
It sure was.
Mark Halperin. Phew. I mean, look what's happened. You've got black women blaming their obesity on Donald Trump. There's been a trend in the last week or however long it's been on this Tylenol thing on TikTok. Pregnant women are taking massive amounts of Tylenol.
It's really sickening. I don't understand.
Just really to stick it to Donald Trump. Like, that's going to hurt him?
Yep. There's a report of one woman who took so much Tylenol that she's on a ventilator in a hospital now, according to her husband.
And she's going to lose her baby.
Going to lose her baby, going to lose her life, probably.
Yeah. She took an overdose of Tylenol just to have it be an in-your-face to Donald Trump.
Unbelievable.
You're saying I shouldn't take Tylenol when I'm pregnant? That means I'm going to take all kinds of Tylenol when I'm pregnant.
Right.
How'd that work out for you, Pudding? That's incredible.
It's madness.
And he's right. It's mental illness.
Yeah.
They're so deranged over him that, I mean, she practically committed suicide.
Right.
To make a point.
It's incredible.
And do we charge her with murder if the baby dies?
And she lives. Because if she dies, probably wouldn't do much good to charge her with murder.
I say charge her anyway.
Yeah. Okay.
You just keep kicking her.
I like that plan.
It's unbelievable, though. I've never seen, the world has never seen anything like this hysteria over Donald Trump. So, quite a prediction there from Halperin. Meanwhile, the former president, Barack Obama, has chimed in on the Tylenol situation.
Is great.
Too.
He's
powerful
great
and brilliant.
He's great. I think this was in London.
Do you know he's also clean? And
is he articulate?
Nice looking and articulate. He can actually say words.
Wow, that's a storybook, man.
That's a storybook.
How did that guy?
You took the word right out of my mouth, Keith. It's a storybook, man.
I tell you what.
I don't know how this guy does it, but he's the first one who's ever been.
Would you say mainstream?
Yeah, mainstream.
Yeah.
African American?
Clean.
Yeah.
Did I mention clean?
You did.
Yeah. Usually they don't bathe.
Articulate.
Yeah. But here's that man doing his thing.
We had the spectacle of my successor in the Oval Office making broad claims around certain drugs and autism that have been continuously disproved. And
that's not true.
What are you talking about?
The degree to which
it came from studies.
Harvard, in fact.
Yeah.
Undermines public health.
And their own company,
the degree
by the
to
way.
which that can do harm to women.
This is unreal.
Who are pregnant. The degree to which that creates anxiety.
Why can you only say 3 words at a time?
I don't know.
Why? What is that cadence?
He makes it. I think he thinks it makes him sound smarter, right?
It does. Yeah.
And Hakeem Jeffries is an SNL character trying to do Barack Obama.
Yeah.
Oh, Dollar General Obama?
Dollar General
That's a good point.
Obama.
Yeah,
that's exactly what's happening.
Yeah, Dollar General Obama.
That's where Jeffries got that.
Yes.
But he's railing on Donald Trump as if he's the one who did the study. The study came from Harvard.
Well,
in fact, there were 27 studies.
Yeah, what was it? Johns
27.
Hopkins?
Yeah.
Yep.
Not conservative.
Harvard.
Not conservative.
And there was another one that isn't conservative. It was also on that list.
These are huge brainiac institutions. Yeah. There were 27 that back up what they say. There were 13 that don't.
And here's a surprise. I mean, we talk. When women are pregnant, there is plenty of medicines and food and drinks that they're not supposed to eat, or it's recommended that you do it in moderation, less than you normally do in your regular life because you're with child. It's not a big surprise.
It's not.
Yeah.
I'd love to see Trump say pregnant women shouldn't drink alcohol and watch them.
Oh, nice.
Right.
And watch them deny that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Boy. And just imagine if something tragic does happen to these babies that are currently in the womb.
Oh, man.
And these mothers are doing this. If they find out that their mom was on TikTok doing whatever the hell, boy, a reckoning awaits. So you got to finish the Obama clip because we haven't even
let's finish the
gotten to
Obama thing.
Who do have children who are autistic, which, by the way, itself is subject to a spectrum, and a lot of what is being trumpeted as these massive increases actually have to do with a broadening of the criteria across that spectrum so that people can actually get services and help, not to, it's
This is irresponsible,
all
dangerous.
of that is violence against the truth.
Oh, wow.
Gosh.
It's
coming from
violence.
him.
Violence against the truth.
Coming from him.
Boy, what
take it.
What word choice, huh?
Wow.
Sure is. Amazing. It's amazing. Now words are violence. Okay. But actual violence isn't violence.
You got it. You got it. You win a prize.
Yeah. And I'm not sure what group brought him in, but I think that was in London.
Cool.
It was in London. Yeah.
I don't remember the group that brought him in. But.
And it's great when former presidents go to foreign soil and then badmouth our current president.
Right?
I think
it
we
always
love
works
that
out
as
great.
Americans.
Man.
We love it. That's one of our favorite things ever. Wow.
I mean, he was already over there. He was over there on Spielberg's yacht this past weekend, so he's already over.
That's true.
That was in Italy, and he was like, "Oh, they want me to speak in London." Oh, okay.
And I mean, Trump he probably went a little too far on the Tylenol thing. He should have just let the doctors speak about it.
No question.
Frankly,
no question. I listened to an interview with Dr. Oz, who I thought should have spoke. Now, apparently, he did speak that day, but after Trump spoke, I couldn't. And then RFK, I'm done. I'm not sticking around.
But the study itself, argue with the authors of the study.
Absolutely.
Argue with the researchers and the scientists and the people at Harvard and Johns Hopkins. Talk to them about it.
Argue with Tylenol themselves.
Right. Oh, yes.
You got to play the next clip.
Yeah. Okay. Here's a report from the CBC in Canada.
Wait, from
this
when?
Is back in September of 2021.
Was that before today?
Yes, before today.
Okay.
Yes, slightly before today.
And medical health experts has released an important statement on pregnancy and pain medication. It's part of a study in the British scientific journal Nature. And here's what it does. It cautions pregnant women about using acetaminophen. And that is the active ingredient in Tylenol and many other medications that so many of us use to relieve pain or fever. CBC Health and Science reporter Christine Birak has the details.
Incredible.
The statement is backed by nearly 100 scientists and doctors from around the world. They insist a higher level of caution is needed when pregnant people use fever and pain meds that contain acetaminophen, including Tylenol. The authors don't have any new evidence showing the drug harms a developing fetus, but their statement does say a growing body of experimental and epidemiological research suggests that prenatal exposure to acetaminophen might alter fetal development, which could in turn increase the risks of certain neurodevelopmental, reproductive, and urogenital disorders.
Wow.
Did you hear the violence?
Who do you think you
against
are?
the truth there?
The violence against the truth?
Wow.
Who do you think you are? CBC. Oh, because that's the government-run network
Yes, it is,
up there.
the network,
up in Canada.
Yeah, Canadian Broadcast
So
Company.
Trump was right.
Look at this.
Right.
Yep, Trump was right about everything.
So good.
That Tylenol tweet from when it was 2017.
That is
Again,
a
I asked,
tweet from Tylenol.
Is that before today?
Let me see. 2017. Yeah. That seems like it's before today, right?
It seems like it.
And it seems like since it says Tylenol at the top, it seems like it came from Tylenol.
It does seem like that.
Doesn't it?
It does seem like that.
And it says we actually don't recommend using any of our products while pregnant. Thank you for taking the time to voice your concerns today.
Yeah, we don't recommend it. In fact, consult with your own doctor.
But
That's unbelievable.
As soon as Trump is on board with something, these mentally ill people are against it just by default.
Seriously, you should try the alcohol thing.
Yeah.
I like that.
Man, absolutely incredible. Obama was talking about his marriage too. I think it was this same event, wasn't it? Where he said, I don't know, he's out of his hole.
Yeah,
he's up
even
to ground level.
Yeah,
now.
He said he dug himself quite a hole during the presidency. So I mean, they are barely together. Right? I mean, we know that, we've documented
It's
that.
embarrassing that they keep bringing it up too.
Well,
it just makes it worse. It makes it look worse to me.
Yes.
But I was reading an opinion piece about him speaking out about this and her speaking out about this, and apparently they think it's charming when they talk about their marital problems.
Oh,
they believe it's charming.
That's exactly the way I feel.
Aren't you charmed?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's exactly the way I feel.
Yeah.
Is charmed when they talk about it.
Me too.
That's so
Man.
so great. Never apply to the Obama.
We've played those clips of her on her stupid podcast, whatever
Where
it
she
is.
talked about hating him for 10 years.
Yeah, that
And
was
then
in
when
her
they were
book.
together, and-
But then when they were together, yeah.
And she's saying, "We're fine. Look, we're hanging up together."
Fine.
Shut up.
Don't make me cry.
Oh, jeez. Ugh. All right. You know what? It's hard to know who to trust in real estate, but let me tell you who you can trust in real estate. Real estate agents I trust. And you can too. This is Glenn's company. He put it together because he had several experiences that were not good with realtors who didn't take things seriously. But his team really vets these realtors carefully and makes sure that they take this as seriously as you do, because they know it's not just a move, it's really your life. There's a lot at stake here. You forget sometimes that it's going to be the neighborhood you live in, the people you meet are going to be in part because of where you live, where you go to church, where you go to school, where you shop. All of those things really, really important, and these realtors know that. If you want somebody who takes it really serious and is committed to doing a great job for you, go to realestateagentsitrust.com. realestateagentsitrust.com.
Call us at 888-900-3393. Pat Gray Unleashed will return.
Welcome. NASA was posting their plans the other day online to go to the moon.
Oh, wow. Nice.
Yeah, and they've got kind of a timeline here. It looks like
2030.
It looks like we should be fairly ready for the first launch by 2096. So it's just right around the corner.
I'm sorry?
Yeah, 2096.
What did they actually say?
They actually said as
27, 28?
early as February of 2026, they're going to launch Artemis 2, but that doesn't land on the moon.
No, that
just
goes around,
circles
yeah.
it. Okay, so they're going to go circle it. Man, we did that in 1968. We literally did that in 1968, which is what has reignited the whole moon landing conspiracy stuff. And so people are all up in NASA's face now about never having gone to the moon.
So hold on, I have a question. Is February of 2026 before or after July 1969?
Man, you're asking hard questions this morning.
Dude, wow.
You're asking really hard
Just
questions.
because you're not good at math doesn't mean we have to be.
What is that, though? That is...
route changes, right?
We've talked about it before. What happened in 1970, I think 72 was the last trip to the moon.
That's when they saw the aliens.
73. Yeah, that's when they saw the aliens, and that shut us down.
We got to go back.
But the liberals started screaming, we've got our own problems on this earth.
Right.
Stop spending all this money going to the moon. So we stopped spending all that money going to the moon, and they reinvested in the space shuttle, which was essentially
taxi?
A garbage
a taxi.
a garbage truck. It was a garbage truck to the ISS.
Taxi.
Right.
It was it was a science classroom, basically.
Yeah,
To do
that's about what it was.
in
I mean, it was a cool thing at first. But after the first launch or two, we were done with it. And then what reignited people's interest is, sadly, when the disaster happened.
But still, I mean, it was terrible, but it
Terrible.
It did reignite the interest.
But it did, yeah. It did. But by then, it was too late. We'd scrapped our moon program. We scrapped going to Mars because they originally planned by the early 80s we were going to be on Mars. So it wasn't that we couldn't do it. It was just that people were having a conniption fit. And it wasn't worth the effort, I guess.
Wow.
And
you become such a mouthpiece for NASA.
I've always been. There's no becoming. I've always been a mouthpiece for NASA.
What I don't understand is how you lose the ability to get back.
Well,
like we lost the way. We forgot how we did it.
We forgot where to turn.
It's kind of strange that it has been this convoluted going back because we obviously have much improved. I mean, 1969 were the dark ages compared to today.
Oh, no question. And we have other countries have been sending unmanned spaceships to land on the moon and have.
Yeah. And including India.
Right, correct. And there's some of them have kind of failed. We've talked about those that have landed on their side and failed. But we had one land on the moon in March that I wasn't aware of. This Blue Ghost Mission 1 from Firefly Aerospace, not affiliated with NASA.
Oh, really?
Sent it up there, and they're gathering all this information. And the reason
was it a private company?
Yes, and the reason that I found out about it is because NASA just awarded them another $10 million because they want the data that they're getting, and
nice.
so I mean, okay, yeah, but we are getting we've got new data coming in, but is it going to work and help NASA? I hope so.
Here's a few of the things written by skeptics. The first task of any elected president is to sign over the budget for NASA. The National Academy of Space Actors. Okay. Money plays a role, but the ultimate reason for fake space is to hide God and dismiss creation with pseudoscience. What?
I don't think so.
What? No,
absolutely not.
Then there's this. NASA spends $60 million per day of taxpayers' money to make fake videos about them floating in space. And yet another. Space is fake. So not just the moon landing.
The whole thing.
Space itself is fake.
Okay.
We never went to the moon. The first astronauts were diving actors. NASA in Houston is a movie set.
Oh, okay.
I mean, what is wrong?
Is that on the tour? I've never
I will
been.
say, I will say, I know my wife and my daughter went on a tour not too long ago down there. They did not mention. In fact, they spent the night there. It was an overnight trip.
On it.
In at NASA Johnson.
And did they see the studio?
They did not.
They're in on it. They're in on the cover-up.
Yeah.
Your family's been co-opted by the government, bro.
Need to have a talk with them, Jeffy, about them being so incredibly naive.
Pat Gray Unleashed.
I'm always fascinated by this moon landing conspiracy. It boggles my mind.
Which part, Pat? Which part?
All of it.
The fact whole thing?
The fact that people don't think we went.
Okay.
That we could fake that and get away with it.
Okay.
That Russia and China would be in on it. That that all the people who were responsible for this amazing hoax lived through it. How would that and remain quiet the whole time? Well, that's pretty amazing because there's no other conspiracy that has remained quiet over time like this.
That's fair.
Well, I don't know that it survived. I mean, more and more people are starting to realize that it is fake, or was. More and more people are finally realizing that.
Are they finally? Okay. But this aspect of it is even more stunning to me. There's not even space. Space isn't real.
Yeah. That's a good one. I like
that. Is a great one. I want to do a Friday show on that.
Was that
Space isn't real.
Are we living in a simulation Truman Show kind of thing?
Truman Show kind of.
I don't know.
So. Yeah.
I don't know. How do you?
I mean, there's people making an argument these days, making the rounds at least online. I mean, there's arguments on everything, obviously online. That's the way the world is now. That we live in a simulation,
like the Matrix. Yes.
Yeah. And so, whatever.
Or sometimes it glitches. You can see when the airplanes
and we see evidence of that online again, online of glitches that happen. They're reported more and more every day that someone is walking down the street.
Wait, hold up.
And then either just disappears or shows up or freezes. and then it's the evidence is there.
We saw it with Mitch McConnell. He just froze. Yeah, that was a glitch. That was a glitch in the Matrix.
And that's his nickname.
Glitch in the Matrix.
It's glitch.
Glitch.
Yeah.
So, how can there be no space when there are telescopes, there are eyes that can see the stars,
someone went up
the
there
moon,
and
the
painted.
sun? What? How do you? You know what? If there was somebody listening who buys into any of this, we'll do our best not to mock you mercilessly, but call us at 888-900-3393.
Make the argument.
Yeah, make the argument. I
don't need to be rude, Pat.
No, I'm not
No,
going
we won't
to be.
be.
No, we won't be. We won't be rude.
I might be, but
we might kick. Yeah, there might be a little fun made of it.
We'll laugh afterwards.
Yeah, but I seriously want to hear the explanation about how space doesn't even exist. Space
that's a new
itself
one.
is fake.
Yeah, that's a new one.
So we're in a dark room.
I
mean,
don't.
even the
I don't know.
And they turn on the lights
Even the
every
flat
12
earthers,
hours.
even the
Exactly.
flat earthers believe there's there's space,
Yeah, they
right?
do.
Because
And they believe it kind of like the.
They believe it's small, though. I think.
Yes,
Right?
Yeah.
it's like a snow globe.
So there's just us, the moon, and the sun.
Yes.
And the sun, at least the
well,
last time.
us is different because there's different continents.
Yes.
On the outskirts.
Yeah,
So
but
there's
even
an
that, yeah.
infinity. If
Yeah.
you keep going, north,
We're
you
the-
hit another realm.
Yeah.
Because we know about us, we're the center, but there's other
Realms.
Another side of the
continents
ice
out-
wall.
yes.
That's why the governments block it.
Correct.
Exactly.
That's where aliens come from. My gosh, are you stupid?
But what well, we could do this all day.
I know.
It's
I
just-
know. That's the thing, and it's all because of the internet. I love the internet. We're on the internet. We use the internet, but it is all because of the internet. I mean, it just feeds.
Well, there was no
that just
internet.
feeds everything.
In 1969, and people were not buying it then.
No, but it wasn't. So it wasn't spread like that, right? It was spread
Yeah.
because a radio show would do a joke, and then another radio show would do a joke, and then it would spread that way. Or
Well, I
a
think-
comedian would say something on a stupid late night show.
The movie
You know what I mean?
Capricorn 1 contributed.
There you go, and
to it.
and films, sure.
And you know why? Because O.J. Simpson was so convincing in that movie. He
Don't
was
you
so,
dare start besmirching
so
O.J.
convincing
Simpson.
in that role as a fake astronaut that faked the moon landing.
Don't you start besmirching
You can't
the
not
juice.
believe it after seeing that movie.
The juice was the man.
He was. He sure was.
He was till the day he died.
Okay. All right. Sure. Whatever. Yeah, that's great. But I think that's part of how it's spread.
Yeah, you're right.
And part of what created the hysteria about us not landing. But yeah, the intervening 35 years since we've been to the moon, that hurts too.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. But I mean, it's explainable to reasonable people. But I would love to hear that there is no space theory. I don't, because I don't understand that at all. And if you've seen the globe, right? You've seen the sphere that is the Earth. How do you deny that? That's all faked too? All the photos and the videos of the Earth being curved, those have all been faked? What an amazing, elaborate hoax this is. Somebody's really good. And in 1969, the special effects it took to convince the world that we went there with the technology available to movie makers, that's also pretty impressive. Because that'd be hard to pull off now in a real way.
Well, we're smarter now.
Are we?
Yeah,
Smarter
they
today?
couldn't pull the wool over our eyes like they did back then.
Yeah, okay.
We've got HD TV.
Right.
Are you kidding me?
Right.
Now, back then, people were looking.
Right.
My grandpa was looking at a little black and white 19-inch.
Pat, we're smarter now. We have pregnant women downing bottles of Tylenol to stick it to the man.
We're smarter now, yeah.
In fact, we don't even have pregnant women. We have pregnant people because we're so smart
Thank
now.
you. Thank you.
Ding, ding.
We're so smart. We don't even call them women anymore. Incredible. So the NASA budget, if this is what you're concerned with, the NASA budget, $7.6 billion for science missions, exploring Earth, Mars, and beyond. $7.8 billion for deep space. Oh, and by the way, they also did a thing where they sent the first laser message from Earth to a spacecraft that was 200 million miles from us. And then they sent it back from the spacecraft to the Earth. So we're doing that with lasers now. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Anyway, the budget in comparison to other things like some of these
Americans have been funding the following:
is really small,
$5.5 million
frankly.
to LGBTQ advocacy in Uganda.
Okay, and so on and so forth and whatnot. But incredible. Anyway, the next Artemis mission is uncrewed, and it's just going to circle the moon, and then there's going to be a crewed flyby next April.
Right.
Followed by the surface landing mid-2027, they say.
Yeah, which will be 28 or 29 if it actually happens.
Well, that's they're sticking to the 27 timeline here.
Okay.
So far.
Okay.
And then they're going to build the first lunar space station by 2028.
Okay. Yes.
Excited to see that.
Yes.
I'm excited to see it.
Now, remember, this is NASA. This has nothing to do with Elon going to Mars. Really, I mean,
it has not.
Elon's going to Mars.
Yes.
All right. This whole moon thing is on us, and when it's done, Elon may stop there on his way to Mars to pump some gas and move on. But right now, these are two separate entities because Elon's like, we're going to Mars. I don't need that.
Yeah, because even on the refueling, Elon is thinking of launching 2 starships. Where the second starship has enough fuel to refuel the first starship so it can make it to Mars. So he's bypassing the pit stop at Bucky's at the moon.
Yeah.
All right.
So
So is Terry in Kansas going to explain this whole thing to us?
Oh, awesome.
Hey, Terry. Welcome to the Blaze.
Good morning.
Hi.
Okay, there's no gravity on the moon, right?
Well, there's some gravity. It's just 1/6 that of what's on the Earth. Yeah.
Okay, well, that might explain my question.
Okay, what was your
When
question?
Neil Armstrong jumped off the ladder,
right?
Why didn't the dust keep floating? When the other guy jumped across the surface of the moon, why didn't the dust keep floating?
Well, because there's gravity.
When the moon rover ran across the surface, why didn't the dust keep floating?
Yeah. Again, there is
And
gravity.
if it was,
but no, there's no.
It's just less. But yeah. But those are interesting questions. Appreciate it. Thanks, Terry. So Terry apparently is a believer in the we didn't go to the moon thing.
Well, she's looking at the pictures.
She's got a question.
Yeah, she just had a question about the dust.
Right, the dust.
The dust, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. The dust, the shadows. I mean, there's a lot of questions.
The footprints,
about that. The footprints.
The way the boots
wrench,
looked once they got home.
The flag. Where's the flag?
The flag.
Yeah. The flag actually was blown down when it took back off again. Yeah. So that's why you don't.
Doesn't matter. It's the moon.
It's still ours.
The moon is ours.
It's ours.
It's American
It does
property.
belong to us. You're exactly right on that.
Both sides, the dark side.
All right.
As well.
Yes.
We're going to get to some of this other fun coming up here in a minute. But first, let me tell you about Preborn. If you could go back in time and stop the Holocaust, would you do it? If you could rescue even one person from the worst human atrocities in history, wouldn't you do that? Now think about this. Every single day in America, around 3,000 babies are aborted, killed. Someday history will look back on this as a genocide of our children. Because right now, one in four pregnancies end in abortion. Wow. Unlike in the past, though, you can do something about this today, right now. Preborn Network clinics are on the front lines, meeting women in their darkest hour. They love them. They help them choose life. This year alone, over 38,000 babies have been rescued. And the ultrasound, that simple moment when a mother sees her baby for the first time, that's a real game changer. It literally doubles a baby's chance at life. So let me ask you again, if you could, would you? You can, actually. Right now, just $28 provides a life-saving ultrasound. Go to preborn.com/Pat. Preborn.com/Pat or dial pound 250, say the keyword baby. That's pound 250, keyword baby. Together, we can end this tragedy. One mother, one baby at a time.
You're listening to Pat Gray Unleashed.
So we've got some baseball players who were talking about Charlie Kirk last week.
Okay, so rookie Matt Shaw of the Chicago Cubs is a very close friend of Charlie Kirk and his family.
How do you know him? Do we know?
Well, he explains it in this clip when reporters asked him last week.
All right.
All the veteran players that I've talked to, and really the whole team, having their support was really important to me. And then, I mean, Charlie, he was, he was someone that I met at the apartments in Arizona where I lived, and then someone who was one of the biggest Cubs fans I ever met. And he texted me after every game. Great win for the Cubbies, and he was super, super supportive.
So he knew him,
right? Us, and obviously someone who's really faithful. So we connected on that front as well.
Wow. Same apartment complex.
I mean, his wife Erica had texted me asking me if I would come to the funeral, and I felt as though it was something that was really important for me to do.
Okay,
absolutely,
so
that's awesome.
He went to the funeral in Arizona, Matt Shaw, and then the Cubs are playing the Mets, who I hope missed the playoffs. And their announcer, Gary Cohen, said this regarding Matt Shaw leaving the Cubs for one day to go to his friend's funeral.
Shaw had Cubs World in a tizzy this weekend when he was not here for the Cubs game with the Reds. Game they lost 1-0, and in which his lack of presence was felt. It was later revealed that he had been given permission to attend Charlie Kirk's funeral. And I don't want to talk about any of the politics of it, but the thought of leaving your team in the middle of a race for any reason other than a family emergency really strikes me as weird.
What? It's unusual. I think it's unprecedented, at least from my experience as a player.
Okay, that's Todd Zeal chiming in there. Okay, so
he mourned the family dog's death and missed a Mets game broadcasting?
Now, I see that note up there.
Is that true?
That I don't know.
Yeah, that was...
Is that reported?
It was reported, yeah.
Okay, so then there you go. Well, that's not where I was going with this. The next clip is from 2020, just after the death of George Floyd, when the Marlins and the Mets were about to play a game, and then this happened, and Gary Cohen was announcing.
Princeton announced as the leadoff hitter for Miami. And all of the Marlins and Mets have come out of their dugouts.
You remember this BS?
Total BS. Masks, empty stadiums, stupidity. But wait for the
Michael Wacha takes off his hat, and all the Mets on the field are removing their hats as well.
Oh, this isn't good enough. Take a knee. This is not good enough.
Oh, it gets better. It gets better. And I didn't realize this happened at the time.
No, I don't remember playing this.
Well, wait for it.
It's a very solemn moment.
It is. It's
a little too quiet.
Oh, no,
the reason it's too quiet is because there's no fans there.
No fans there.
Right. Oh, zero fans?
Zero fans. It's 2020.
That's cardboard cutouts.
Right.
Black Lives Matter. Wait for it.
Oh, my gosh.
All right, so we got our moment of silence, stretching on for days, seemingly. And all right, we're waving. All right, play ball.
Play ball.
I say.
Oh wait, no.
I say play. Wait, play ball. Wait, why are you getting off the field?
After a moment of silence that lasted 42 seconds, the day before we celebrate Jackie Robinson Day.
I see.
The Mets are exiting the field after both teams exchanged a wave of caps to one another. So it would appear as though, after a poignant moment, that the Mets and Marlins will not be playing baseball tonight.
Do you have a problem with that, Gary Cohen?
What?
Hold on a second, Gary. It was an emergency death in the family. What are we doing? Oh, look at the Black Lives Matter shirt there.
The Black Lives Matter shirt.
Oh, in the batter.
Left on top of home plate.
Yes, on home. Okay, good job, Gary Cohen.
Well, I don't remember that.
So I don't either.
So they did not
play the game. He had no problem with that. But so help me, you go to a close friend's funeral, and shame on you. So there's Gary Cohen of the New York Mets.
Again, sports figures, just sit it out, will you please? Sit it out. You don't know what you're talking about. You sound like morons. It's embarrassing.
That he...
Jeez.
I didn't even notice that little thing about the dog.
Yeah.
Gary Cohen missing a game for that.
It's amazing.
Huh.
Absolutely astounding.
Oh, look, a dog is part of the family.
But was it in the middle of a pennant race? Do we know?
I don't know. I don't know what it was.
Yeah. His own,
Might have been.
You're right. His own absence was even stronger.
Isn't the whole season in the middle of a pennant race? You're always racing for the pennant.
Sure.
As soon as baseball's opening day.
Wow. Yeah, Jeffy, looks like that's absolutely correct about the dog.
Dang it. All right. We got another situation on a baseball field. Here in Texas, we'll get to that in a sec. First, Clay's got an explanation for us on the whole theory. Clay, go ahead. Welcome.
All right. Well, thank you. So first of all, I'm embarrassed that I know this much information on it.
Okay.
Are you?
My older brother, 42 years old and retired Navy, believes this through and through, and I had to dig really deep, thinking where he went insane.
Okay.
Did you find that place?
So the major belief system is all religious. So it goes off of like how the verse in Genesis talking about the firmament above us.
Yeah.
That's what they're saying the sky is. Like, apparently, if you look into it, there's some sort of military operation where they were trying to blow up nukes in space. It was only for testing, but the people who believe this think it was our governments trying to break the firmament because our governments know that there's a ceiling up there. And Pat, you asked, well, what about telescopes? And we see the sun and we see the stars.
Yeah.
Those are all up there, but they're basically like light bulbs in a ceiling as far as what they believe.
Awesome.
Literally like a Truman Show dome, just like in the movie where he runs into it at the end. That's literally what they think. Like we live in a snow globe.
Unbelievable. And so the sun is inside the snow globe?
Yes, it is 100% inside.
And there are no other planets, no stars, nothing. Just the sun and the Earth?
Stars are lights, planets are just misshapen lights, and the only reason we have a perfect eclipse is because the sun and the moon are the exact same size inside of the globe.
Hold on, so when a star dies, is that a light bulb that needs changing? Is that what that is?
Actually, I'm going to ask him that today.
That's a good question.
So have you have you tracked back when your brother went insane? Or?
So I asked him, well, no, where it really started was he also was going down the flat earth theories. And it was just all the YouTube videos he watched on that. It's a domino effect of absolute insanity.
That is incredible. Wow.
And I'm like, how do you sail the 7 seas and believe in a flat earth? Like what?
Right.
That's fair.
Yeah, it's a good question. How do you take an airplane flight and you're, 40,000 feet above the earth and you can see, that it curves eventually.
Oh, Pat.
How do you do that?
Oh, Pat.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
I'm sorry.
You're better
Stupid.
than that, Pat. They curve the windows.
Wait a
Curve
minute.
the windows?
No, this is news to me.
Yes. No, just like a fisheye lens on a camera, they purposely curve.
I didn't know that the windows on the planes were in on it.
Wow.
No, because our governments are. I wish I was making this up. I wish people didn't think this. But I swear to you.
That is awesome.
So they want us so badly to not believe in God because they think that's what this theory is all rooted in. That they even go so far as curving our windows to make us think we see it when we're up in an airplane.
I mean,
amazing.
So I took this picture. Remember this? I talked to you guys about it at the time. I took this picture from a plane.
Right.
And my phone had a thing where it puts the horizon there for you, like if you're taking a picture, and you can see the curve of the
you
Earth.
Can. Yes, you can.
Right there, that gap.
Yeah, the window.
You're being lied
the window,
to,
bro.
It's the window.
Curved window.
Hey.
Man, they easily tricked you, Keith. Easily.
I'm a sucker.
Okay, so all of the photos and the videos that are taken from, say, rockets looking back at the Earth, those are all fake, too?
Complete fabrications. And if you look really closely, you could see that some cloud patterns are repeated because they're just using Microsoft.
That's the flat. A lot of flat earthers believe that.
Wow.
And the flat earthers give you evidence of that.
I still don't. If we're a disc, right? That's what they believe.
Yes.
We're a disc.
Yes. Pancake.
How then does the eclipse, even if they're the same size, how does the moon get in the way of the sun? For the whole,
it has to do with where it is. You have to basically think we're on the face of a clock, and the hour hand at the very tip of the hour hand is the moon, and the very tip of the minute hand is the sun. Right. So the sun's still further away from us, but at a different lineup.
Wow.
It takes some
incredible.
great thinking, Pat.
Yeah, it does.
You have to really think.
Deeper than I can possibly think. So that's
why you're stupid right now.
That's so stupid. See, I'm just an inch deep, but I go a mile wide, and it doesn't cover this particular theory. So, yeah, dang. Well, thank you, Clay. That's
that's awesome.
Very helpful.
I wish I didn't
say
know
hi to your brother for us. All right. Wow, that is unreal.
That's awesome.
Unreal. All right. We got to get to this shooting in Katy, Texas, because apparently there was a shooting at baseball fields.
Yeah, we don't have time to play the whole video, but just play the beginning of this, please. There was a shooting. A coach gets hit.
They're out there on the field.
Hear the gunfire.
Oh, wow.
It happened at the rally.
Okay, all right. So we don't have time to play the whole news story here now.
And down he goes.
So, the coach was shot. He's going to be okay. We can kill the video now. But they were apparently just
what happened was
shooting in a field, right?
So the names of the suspected shooters are these. Do we have them up on the?
Yeah, there you go. There they are.
Mahmoud Abdel Salam Rababa.
Nailed it.
Ahmed Mawed.
Got it.
Mustafa Mohammed Matalga.
Okay.
Were the three suspects.
Inshallah.
Yeah, right.
So they're just
and they were just
in
target
a
shooting
in a field down in Katy, Texas.
Okay, and some of the bullets just got away from them.
Right, while the guy was praying. While the coach was praying there at home plate. That's just when it happened. Yeah, coincidences be crazy, Pat. I don't know what else to tell you. So, and something that was missed, by the way, during the terrible Charlie Kirk assassination was Greg Abbott did sign into law banning Sharia law in the state of Texas a couple of weeks ago. So I don't know that that's sitting.
You would think that that's not necessary because there's something called
what? What do you got?
The U.S. Constitution that also bans Sharia law.
Not familiar. Never heard of it.
Never heard of that?
No, sir.
Okay. I guess they're displaying it somewhere right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can check it out.
It's like an art thing.
Yeah.
Art project.
They even came up saying it had. We got to found an extra page. Okay.
Okay. I mean, the first 4 pages were boring. Now we got a 5th. Whatever. All right. Hey, have a great weekend. We'll be back on Monday and overtime today if you're a subscriber.
This is Pat Gray Unleashed.